Alrighty then. Okay, we gotta start somewhere.
Is they looking
Hey
at
everybody.
us? Is they looking at
Yep. So here we go. Here we go. It is testimony time. Testimony time. So, Thy Kingdom Come World Ministries. We do a lot of seed planting. We do a lot of investing in people's lives, loving on people, caring about people, helping people, and believing for people when sometimes they can't believe for themselves or help themselves, or they just need some encouragement and some support and some love, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we have a testimony here. So first, it's my side of the story. There's two sides to this story. So anyways, is this where I turn? No, up there. Okay. So a couple summers ago, when Pastor Danny and I started pouring into Rice Street, and we started down not too far off of University Avenue, and we just started walking the street, and just meeting people and talking to people, and one of the first people that we met was this lady. I'm not going to say her name yet. It's a surprise. So, if you were to ask me that summer, do you remember when you were in high school and they used to vote like the most likely to succeed, or the cutest girl, or the best athlete? They always used to have awards for people. If you would have asked me who was the least likely to succeed, and I wasn't looking through what God can do. I'm just saying by what you could see, if you were just looking at the picture, I would have picked this person. Like it would have been the hardest person for me to see making it to the other side. But I don't look through the natural eyes. I look through what God sees, and I know that all things are possible through God. So through the spiritual eyes, we just kept pouring into her. But this is what I saw. When I first met her, I saw a woman who was sleeping in her car on the side of the street, and she was now remember, it's my story. So she was upside down, backwards, twisted. She was a hot mess. And every time I saw her, she was screaming and yelling at somebody, and usually in a rage. As time went on, I knew that she was pretty dangerous. I would not want to be on her bad side. She always had some sort of weapon on her, and she was always mad at somebody, and she was going to take care of business. Okay, if you pissed her off, she was going to take care of it. Okay, so anyways, she was just a hot mess. Okay, and so anyways, stuck in addiction, and okay, what was I gonna say? So a couple days after I had seen her for the first time, came back, and she had blown up or started her car on fire. She might not even remember that, but the car, there was a big burn mark where she blew up her car or something. So anyways, So this went on and on and on and on. And we just loved on her. We poured into her and just, you know, just loved her. Just loved her. Where is it? Oh, okay, we'll go there. All right, so, oops. Okay, so I gotta pull over because we're gonna get something to eat here, but I'm gonna stop here because we're gonna finish this testimony. So, anyways, she just told. Well, she can tell you from her perspective, but so yeah, we just kept pouring into her, loving her. You know, just loved her right where she was at. Never judged her. Nothing like that. And but she made it to the other side. And I just want her to share whatever it is that she wants to share with you. Okay, you ready? This is Lucy, Gigi, Giggles. There she is.
Hi. My testimony is when I first met them, Pastor Danny and Pastor Sally, I was like, oh, God, I don't know. I want to hide from them. I kept trying to hide from them. Because they would clean the streets and talk to people, try to pray for them. So I just would try to hide from them every time I speak. But then they said, want me to pray for you? I said, no, I'm okay. But then came on along. I said, yes, you can pray for me. And then I started talking to them, and every time I see them. And they said, we got a place for you whenever you need help. We're there for you. So I kept telling them, okay. I'll be ready in a week or so, or, But I would never go. And so one day, it's just getting so stressful out there. Me arguing and fighting with my ex. Just
getting arrested. Stuff like that.
Fighting and just being out there just was too much.
Chaos, disorder.
Yes, too much for me. So I would like so I see him, and that's when my mom was in the hospital, and it took me up there, and I left, came back, didn't want to go back. And my mom was in the hospital, and I didn't want to go back. She passed.
Hang on a second. We had gotten her to a place for some help, and then her mother passed away, and it wasn't good timing for her help because she went back to the cities, and when she went back to the cities, she got stuck there again for a little while. Yeah, she got stuck there for a little while, and so we just kept praying that she would come back to the building, that she would come back to us so we could bring her back to treatment. And eventually, I don't know how long it was, couple weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks.
I just had to forget it. My sister came looking for me. She talked to me, and then I got into it with my ex and his girl and his daughter, so I didn't want to go back. So until I got revenge, but then finally I said forget it. After my sister talked to me.
Can I say something that you might not even remember? So when she was just saying she didn't want to come back to us because she wanted revenge for her ex-boyfriend, and she might not remember this, but she was sitting on a bench and she was passed out, and you had like 4 or 5 different kinds of weapons. She had weapons on her lap. She had weapons on the ground down by her feet. I think she had a bottle of alcohol, and she was passed out. And we just prayed, please, God, please bring her back. And it was after that incident, right after that she came back. She got her business taken care of.
Yep, I seen them, and I busted out the windows. I went to jail because I had a warrant, not because I busted his windows. I had a warrant, and so they took me to jail. And after that, they let me go. I called them.
We came and picked you up.
Yep, I called them.
That's right.
From jail, and they picked me up, and I went straight on back, and
Yeah.
I never looked back.
Yeah, we picked her up from jail, and we brought her up to, can I
St.
say where you
Cloud.
are? Okay. We brought her to St. Cloud, and then say what happened since then.
I never looked back. I stayed St. Cloud. I stayed in St. Cloud. Went to treatment. I went to I've got me a place, a new apartment.
She doesn't live in